Hello, my loves. Hello. I am already day 13 of 90 and feeling so cool today. I finally found myself a little piece of paradise that is sheltered. This guy over here is having so much fun. Check him out. It's really windy down here. I think the wind's just kind of eased up a bit, but this guy is absolutely loving it. He was like literally, before when he came back, he just flew across their egg because the wind was so bloody strong, which was horrible. Anyone that just jumped on my stories before, you would have seen my hair was just bloody going haywire. And I was like, dude, I need to find somewhere where I can sit, where I'm like sheltered. But hi, how you going? Pop on and say hello as you're jumping on, guys. Hashtag replay if you're catching the replay. I'm feeling really called to come on today and to speak about, my higher mission and why I'm here and my passion and my purpose. Because this morning, a lot of you would have seen, hey Amy, how you going, babe? This morning, a lot of you would have seen that I updated my Twitter and I also shared it over here on Facebook about how I believe that, the national anthem needs to be changed. The words need to be changed because I refuse to lie to my children any longer. Because we are definitely not young and fucking free. I tell you that much. As someone else mentioned, if you're under 12, then you're definitely young and free, but that's about it. So I was really feeling called. There was a few comments on there that really got me thinking about our shitty beliefs around money, right? A lot of people put people in categories. So there was a large discussion on there, and everyone's got their own opinions and beliefs and thoughts, and they're all definitely welcome in this space as long as people are keeping them kind and not attacking each other on my feed. I do not mind at all people having a peaceful kind of a debate rather than an aggressive argument. But so a couple of the comments that were on there were about the Aboriginal people, and someone was saying that she's got friends and she's also from an Aboriginal culture where they don't agree with the national anthem. And then another lady had pointed out where she's from that they've got a completely different view of it, and they actually think that it's a large part of history. And it really got me to this point where we can't put everyone in the same category. Like if you are Aboriginal, if you are a white person, if you are a truck driver, if you are someone that is rich, like you can't just be put in a category and people assume that you're all the same, because you're not. In every single group of people, in every single community of people, everyone's going to be different. Everyone's going to have a very unique experience with their life. No two people's lives are ever going to be the same. And we are very unique in our blueprint. And I think when we start making assumptions about others, like, we actually rip ourselves off, right? So my point being is that a lot of people put people that are rich in a category of that they're greedy and that they're, like it's all about control and division and blah, 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 blah. And I can see why people think this, because the people, let's face it, that are in our government right now are doing a pretty good job of showing us what money in the wrong hands looks like. And that brings me to my mission about really helping people to heal this, all right? So there's so much past trauma and conditioning, social conditioning, childhood trauma. There's so much that we need to work through. And one of the largest things that actually holds us back in our life is our beliefs around money. Now, a lot of us, for myself, I was not religious, so I never read in the Bible that it was the love of money that is the root of all evil, which I thought growing up that money was the root of all evil. So it's like a game of Chinese whispers, right? Because I wasn't religious. I just took on this belief that I thought that money was evil and money was greed. And if I was to have an abundance of it, that it would make me a horrible person. But truth be told, that money in the right hands, in the people that want the greater good, people that are compassionate, people that have big visions and missions, when money comes into our hands, that's when we really can change this world as we know it. Because right now, that is our currency, okay? That is how we trade. Whether or not we do want to go back to the old trading system, I do see it happening more and more and breaking away. But truth be told, right now, we need to use the currency to break away from what is currently going on. And it goes back so many years, and the Aboriginal culture is something that I actually feel really called to. It's something that I've always been really intrigued about and inquisitive about. I am, according to their rule book, the last generation of Aboriginals in our family. And I chose always not to claim anything through the government for it, because I didn't see that I should be treated any differently than anyone else, because I believe that everyone should be treated as an equal. So this has really led me, I'm getting really distracted behind me. There's like this pelican thing here, isn't he cute? There's a dude swimming. It's really, really nice down here, by the way. But it's really taken me on this thing, like right back in the day, like Australia was the Aboriginal people's land, okay? And they knew. I loved the way that they grew and they hunted and they gathered, and then when things started to deplete in that area, they moved on, all right? They worked with nature, in harmony with nature, instead of fucking destroying shit and overcropping and using chemicals and all of this other stuff. And I really feel this shift right now, especially like in Australia where we are. I know it's happening in the whole world as well, but obviously I can't speak on the whole world because I'm in Australia. But I feel that we're really coming back to community and we're coming back to nature, and, you know, people are craving organic food and we're wanting to go off grid and we're wanting to come back to our circles and community, because this is what's been taken from us lately. Is we've been separated, we've been locked in our homes, we've been taken away from our community, and more now than ever, this is what we're really craving. Like, so many people are waking up, and through all that's gone on, as sad as it is, it actually makes my fucking heart happy to be on the other side where I'm able to help so many people to break away from the matrix. Like, I'm helping so many people to be able to call in an abundance of money, to heal their trauma with money, to heal their trauma like with their mums, with the past generations, so that they can stop passing this trauma on to their children, because it's about breaking generational cycles. We were put on this earth, like, abundance is our birthright. None of us should be living in scarcity. World hunger shouldn't exist. Poverty should not fucking exist. There shouldn't be people homeless. If money was in the right hands, like, this world would be so much different, because none of this should exist. And with our current government and bodies that are in charge, they're not fucking doing anything to change it. So I am actually really grateful that I am amongst an online community. There's like 5,500 of us now. Just in my group in the last 2 weeks, we now have 1.3k members. I've already got like 30 people registered to have a look at the workshop on the 20th. And I encourage you guys as well. Like, if you feel it, if you know that you're here for more, if you want to see a better world, if you're sick of living in fear and scarcity, if you're sick of them making your rules, if money is the thing that's holding you back, then reach out, guys. Because we partner time and financial freedom, so that, you know, we call in an abundance of money, and we've got the time to actually put this to good use. We're being able to create movements. We're being able to volunteer our time. We're being able to help on a whole new level. And this is the thing with the jobs that we work now. We're kind of stuck because, you know, we're working our guts out to try and make ends meet for ourselves, and then there's no time left for us to give to anyone else. And a lot of the time there's no money left for us to give anyone else, and we have to choose. Whereas the business that we are in and the movements that we are creating in the holistic lifestyle movement, is to really partner time and financial freedom. So whether that be just so that you can start to thrive, and I spoke into this the other day on my interview, guys, which I really encourage you, if you feel called, go back and have a look. If you feel called to have a look deeper into the holistic lifestyle movement, like, reach out and I can add you into that group as well, because we've had so many discussions around what different people in our company are doing. And for me, it is really just healing childhood trauma and breaking the cycles so that we can raise the next generation of world shapers and world leaders. I want to see mums doing their healing work. I want to see, like, you know, the generational curses being broken so that we're not continuing to pass this trauma on to our children. Like, I don't know about anyone else watching, but, like, drop me a hell yes. Do you really want your kids to suffer in the world moving forward? Because we can all see what's happening and what, like, we need to do something, and there is so much that we can do. It's just that we need to give ourselves permission to move past fear. Or maybe some of you haven't found the golden ticket, and I assure you guys that I have the golden fucking ticket. All you need to do is reach out and say, hey, Treen, can I take a look?
I'll add you into the masterclass that's kicking off on the 20th, and you can hear all about what it is that we do. You can feel into our community, and you can really make an informed decision of whether or not you feel like this is a fit for you, if this is something that you would like to do for you and your family. Hey Em, how you going, babe? I was just speaking about you the other day to my hubby. I was messaging Luce, and I said, oh no, that's right, I was watching Lucy's stories, and my kids are like, I know them girls, and I'm like, oh, that's Mrs. Bondarook's girls. And I said, Mrs. Bondarook's mum used to teach me, and fuck, I felt old. I was like, Jesus Christ, Mrs. Bondarook. And then and Andrew said that did he go to school? I think Andrew went to school with you and Erin went to school with Jess. So that's funny that you've popped on today, because we were just talking about you like literally yesterday to the girls. And it was funny that the girls recognised Lucy's girls from public school straight away. But yeah, that is my live for today, guys. I just wanted to pop on and share some heart shares. Like, I know that I'm here for more. I'm here to turn mental health on its head. I'm here to help people come back to natural health and holistic health, and show people by reducing chemicals out of our diets and out of our environments, and by learning to look after ourselves and really, as a female, honor our feminine cycle. Like, I know I'm here for a change, and I know that a lot of you are as well. And a lot of us, I find, are really scared to say, you know what, I'm better than this, and I feel like I'm here for more, because it's nearly like you open up this judgment of people go, oh, she thinks she's better than us. But that's not what we mean by it. What we mean by it is like every single person is here for more. It's just that, some of us, myself, for example, I didn't wake up until halfway through last year, even the beginning of this year, really. Some people have been awake since the day they were born. Some people were placed into dysfunctional families, or some people, like, the trauma that we've been given, the life that we've been given that life for a reason. And the lessons that we learn from that, like, it happens to us for a reason, so that we can learn and help other people move through this. Like, because unless we've lived it and we've experienced this life, like, how are you meant to know pain, or how are you meant to know happiness if you've never experienced pain? Like, these things happen for a reason, guys. And if you're watching this today and you're feeling stuck, like, you're feeling down, you're feeling like there's nothing left for you, there fucking is. You're watching this for a reason today, and I guarantee that you have been put on this earth for a reason. If you feel like you don't fit in, then you've been put on this earth to help create and shape a new one. So I'm sending you all so much love. I'm going to actually jump off now. I'm going to go and make my reel for my Moving for Mental Health challenge. I might make it down here on the beach while I'm here. And I hope you all have the most amazing afternoon, and I'm sure you will see my faces again soon. Bye, guys.